WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hannah Jewell. Here's a look at the top stories we're following today. The Saginaw Spirit announced that their game against the Erie Otters would be postponed after the sudden death of London Knights player Abakar Kazbekov. Officials with the team say it is out of sensitivity to several people who were close to Abakar. The game will be played at a date and time still to be determined. Any tickets for Saturday's game will automatically be good for the new date. They can also be exchanged for any remaining Spirit home games. 1,700 volunteers gathered at Great Lakes National Cemetery in Holly to pay tribute to veterans for the holiday season, decorating grave sites with wreaths honoring the ultimate sacrifice made by our troops and their families. More than 1,900 wreaths were placed at the cemetery. The tradition started in 1992 when a wreath company in Maine had a surplus of wreaths near the end of the holiday season. The Christmas Town Fun Run is back in Frankenmuth. The 5K took place this Saturday, where runners dressed up in Christmas-themed gear. Christmas decor and lights illuminated the route as well, and runners even got cheered on by the big man himself, Kris Kringle. Tune in to our show later tonight for one of the runners' inspiring stories. You don't want to miss it. And now here's Matthew Mondro with a look at your forecast. Matthew?
Thank you, Hannah. We are tracking a little bit of a quieter Sunday for us, at least that snowfall starting to come to an end, but there are still some slick roadways left over this morning. But road salt paired with temperatures right near freezing this afternoon, right around 32 degrees. We are expecting roadways to end up turning just wet, but we are expecting a breezy day. That wind out of the west gusting to 25 to 30 miles per hour, especially around midday and during the early afternoon. But we do see that snow activity coming to an end. Really a few flurries may be possible up towards Houghton Lake and Rose City this afternoon. Otherwise, we're just looking at an overcast Sunday, and we do see lows eventually falling to around 22 to 23 degrees tonight. Cold enough that we could have some refreezing Monday morning, so you may need to factor in some extra time for your Monday morning drive. We're still looking at the potential for a storm later on this week, and we've still seen that in our models and our data. Still too early for any exact snow totals and also for any hour-by-hour timing of that snow, but at the very least, looking like we'll have that system in our area by around that Thursday and Friday time frame. The location of the storm itself is going to really highly dictate how much snow we see and also if we see any mixing as well. But the key takeaway as of right now is it is looking like we could have some messy travel towards Christmas next weekend. So there we are in your hour by hour, just a general idea of that. Looking like a fairly decent shot for that snow to move through, something to surely watch as we go through this upcoming week. So keep it right here for updates to the forecast. But we also have that colder weather, much colder weather on the way for next weekend. That has been delayed a little bit, but the cold weather, the snow, all the ingredients for a white Christmas, so fingers crossed that we do have a white Christmas next weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.